What is up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michael. I am the Moto Barista. Here we're talking all things motorcycles and drinking damn fine coffee. You know what this is. Harley Davidson 2020 Low Rider S. Today we're taking it for a spin thanks to Kasha at Perth Harley Davidson's. But thanks for letting me take this out for a ride. We're going to take it for a spin through the hills of Perth and I'm going to let you know my thoughts on the bike. But what I can say from the ride up here is that damn, this thing moves and it is a lot of fun. So let's jump on the bike and we'll go into some more of my thoughts on the Harley Davidson 2020 Low Rider S. Alrighty, so chances are if you're watching this video, you already know everything there is to know about the Low Rider S on paper. So I want to tell you about how it feels on the road because that's where it matters. Spec sheets, they're just numbers, and what really matters is how a bike makes you feel and how it performs when it's put through its paces. And the Low Rider S, I have to say, was probably the most fun motorcycle I've ridden in the last couple of years. It is hands down the absolute best motorcycle that you could get if you're just somebody who rides around town, likes to take it out to the hills and rip it through some twisties on the weekend. This is the bike for you. I wouldn't be doing two-up travel on this bike. This is just for the single rider who wants to get out and rip. This bike that I'm test riding today has been fitted with the Reinhardt slip-on exhaust mufflers and it sounds really nice. It's got a nice deep rumble. And I have to admit, the 114 that is in this bike, I can really feel the power. I've ridden 114s before, but the power to weight ratio in the bike that I've tested hasn't really delivered the power differences that you would want from a bigger motor. But in this bike, the Low Rider S, you can really feel every extra ounce of torque and horsepower as the bike rips around corners and pulls off on the straights. I'm having so much fun ripping through the hills on this bike. So this bike has motocross style bars and it's got mid controls on it. So it's pretty comfy. Your knees are tucked up a bit higher than your forward controls. So for taller riders, it's not going to be the most comfortable ride. It's kind of pushing it for me. I would prefer my legs out a little bit more, but it does make you feel in a more aggressive riding position while still being relatively comfortable, meaning it is great for just ripping around town and ripping through the corners. The fit and finish of the bike is quintessentially Harley Davidson. Everything is top quality, everything feels really premium and feels really good. The gauges are beautiful, the switches on the hand controls are really nice, the brake levers, the gear levers, the shifts, everything just feels very premium, feels really nice, which is really kind of where I think Harley Davidson always is a step above the competition. One thing I definitely want to give attention to are the brakes on this bike. Along with its upside down forks has dual caliper brakes at the front, and the stopping power on this bike is unbelievable. It absolutely bites. It's so much fun. So it gives me a lot of security when I'm actually riding around and riding in traffic, but coming into the corners, I like to ride semi-aggressively and I like to come in nice and fast and brake hard and get back in the throttle when I'm in that apex and I've got my line. And that's really what this bike allows you to do. It allows you to ride faster through the corners because of that really good front brake. To finish up, if I had the Harley Davidson Low Rider S, what would I change to make it my own? First thing is, instead of mufflers, I'd be throwing on a 2-in-1 exhaust to really maximize the power of the M8 114, along with a stage 1 air cleaner and a tune. Probably throw on some pullback risers to bring those bars into a slightly more comfortable position for me. And I would be throwing on a more aggressive seat, something with some firm dense foam and some gel, so maybe something from Saddlemen. Apart from that, this bike is killer, and like I said, it's so much fun. If you're looking for a bike just to have awesome fun and commuting around town, take it to the twisties on the weekends, and you're a solo rider, so you're not having anyone on the back and it's just you and you just want to get out on the road, I honestly think this is the best bike for that role. Once again, huge thanks to Kasha and the team at Perth Harley Davidson for letting me take this bike out for a ride. I don't do the normal GoPro review. I like to actually take it for a ride without any cameras on, really get a feel for the bike, and then take it to these awesome locations and think about my opinion on the bike before I give it to you in awesome locations like this one here. So again, thank you so much for the team. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to riding more bikes in the future. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think to the Harley Low Rider S? Are you interested in getting one? Do you have one already? I really want to know what you think to this bike, causing a lot of stir in the Harley Davidson world. So let me know what you think. And if there's any other bikes you want me to test ride and you want to hear my thoughts about, leave those in the comments below and I'll be sure to jump on them as soon as I can. Apart from that, be sure to ride safe, drink damn fine coffee, and I'll catch you on the next one. All right, peace.